Hello friends, thank you for joining me for another Manifestation Minute. We're going to talk about the pain scale today. If you live with chronic pain, then you know what the pain scale is. You know that your pain at any given time is between, well, it's probably never 0, but the pain scale would be between 0 and 10, right? But you know as well as I do that every day you are constantly referencing that pain scale in the back of your head. It's hard not to do when you live with chronic pain every day. You get up in the morning and the first thing you do when you wake up is you check the pain scale. Where are you? And sometimes that determines what you're going to do that day. You may have had plans. You may need to get up and go to work. It may determine whether you're going to call into work. It may determine whether you're going to go to the lake or not. It may determine whether you're going to get up out of bed or not. It may determine the medicines you're going to use and the things you're going to do. So that pain scale has such a very big bearing on your life. I remember when they woke me up from surgery. Now, I had had pain before. I had had cramps in my legs so bad that if I could have cut my leg off, I would have. Now these were calf cramps, and at the time when I began having them, I didn't know how to break them. I have calf cramps every day. I wake up with calf cramps every day. I break them immediately. Once you learn how to break a calf cramp, in case you're wondering, toes up instantly breaks a calf cramp. That was my reference for pain, was that cramp. That was the worst pain I had ever been in. Well, when I woke up after surgery, I really wasn't in a lot of pain when I became conscious. Now, my eyes were still taped shut, and they still had a tube in my mouth. And I was aware of my surroundings, but not altogether. When they pushed me up in a sitting up position so they could check the surgical wound, that was the most pain I had ever been in. And if you use the pain scale regularly, then you are well aware of what level 15 pain is. And that's what that was. That was pain that was so astronomically bad that I never, ever wanted to feel that again, ever. Unfortunately, I felt that pain for a long time. So, the pain scale, something that I would use when I wake up. Am I going to go out to eat? Pain scale. Am I going to go on a hike? Pain scale. Am I going into work today? Pain scale. Do I need to take medicine? Pain scale. Constantly referencing that pain scale. So I did something to help me manifest my wellness. I did something 2 weeks ago, and that is...
The suspense is terrible. He's gonna go this time. I hope it'll last.
I gave up the pain scale. I'm no longer going to reference the pain scale to determine the decisions that I make from day to day. So let me give you kind of a path to this. When I stopped taking the medicine, and I'll do a video on how I got myself off of the medicines, I kept that medicine bag in my car. And I kept that medicine bag in my car for probably 6 years. It was always with me. Because what if, right? What if? What if I needed it? Then I was connected to it and I had easy access to it. So I stopped at some point keeping the medicine in my car because I knew that if it's there, then I'm connected to it in my subconscious all the time. And I am working. I'll say struggling. I'm not suffering. I'm not suffering. I refuse to suffer. We can struggle. Struggling is okay. Struggling is part of life and everybody struggles. But that pain scale was keeping my mind always on my pain. That's what the pain scale is doing for me. So I stopped using it. And this is 2 weeks ago, and I'll tell you, getting up has been easier in the mornings without thinking about that scale. Every now and then my mind goes back, but I'm really very intrigued at how fast I was able to give that up. Now I'm going to tell you something right now. Some of these videos are very difficult for me to make. And the reason they're difficult to make is when I talk about pain, I'm focusing on pain. And when I talk about pain, I feel pain. So I'm telling you right now that I'm giving up the pain scale. And I'm telling you right now, my back is just flared up. There is a psychology to what you say, and there's a psychology to what you put in your ears, and there's a bigger psychology in what you tell yourself. As I work with my body to understand that we've given up the pain scale, my body doesn't like that. My mind doesn't like that. And so I have to train those aspects of myself so that they understand that they're not in control. My intent is in control. As I visualize myself every day without pain, and I'm manifesting wellness in my life without pain, does that mean I don't feel pain? That's ridiculous. Everybody feels pain. I feel pain. I feel pain every day. I live with chronic pain. But I'm not going to use the pain scale anymore to determine and make my decisions for what my day is going to be. Now, if I find myself in a place and my pain ramps up for some reason, then I use the accommodations that I have learned over the years to manage that. I have, over the course of 12 years, I've begun to know myself better. And I know that I don't need to push myself in some areas because I know what the outcome's going to be. And I don't have any desire to go into those areas. You're growing in your mind one way or another. If you want to manifest a life that diminishes your pain, then you have to take those logical steps that are right for you to do that, so that you can manifest the life that you want. For me, at this point, that's giving up the pain scale. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, please subscribe. Thank you so much, and peace.